Well, hello again. Welcome to another edition of My View from the Pew. I'm Ronnie Blockett, and as always, grateful that you stopped by to watch the video today. Channel is continuing to grow, and so we certainly appreciate all those who have hit the subscribe button and liked the videos. So if you enjoy the content, please do so. If you have ideas or suggestions for things you'd like for me to talk about or visit about, would love that as well. So shoot me a note on Facebook or just make a comment on one of the videos. So today I want to talk a little bit about actually the weekend that I had last weekend. So we have, I don't know, 10, I guess, 7, 10 cousins. Let's see if I count them up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, eight cousins on my dad's side. And we try to get together. We got together. Unfortunately, a lot of us were getting together sporadically at different funerals. But we all got together as a group about 8 years ago. And then we've been saying for 8 years, we need to do that again. So we finally did that this past weekend. I think all but three of the cousins were able to show up, and so we had some cousins, our wives, and their kids, and their kids. So we had grandkids and cousins, first cousins, second cousins, and soon to be third cousins, all together. And we went to Branson and had a really good time. And it was kind of a resort area where there's a big pool out back, and they had a pavilion, a fire pit, and horseshoes, and basketball courts, and just all kinds of fun stuff to be able to do. And so one of the unique things or great opportunities is the last remaining of my dad had three siblings, a brother and two sisters, and so unfortunately all of those uh, the kids and their wives, all but one, my uncle Jack, is still alive. So he's the lone survivor, we call him, and so he came down with us, which was awesome for him to be able to participate. Excuse me. And so he asked my cousin Jeff. He's like, "Well, what do you guys do? What do you have planned?" He goes, "Oh, no, nothing really." I mean, he goes, "You're just going to sit around and talk?" He goes, "Yeah, probably so. That's what we do." And so I was thinking, I put in there, nothing is something if you do it right. And so really that was the extent of the weekend. We didn't have anything planned. We just kind of all got together, met there Friday when uh, the ones that were there early or got there, we went and grabbed some dinner in Branson there at one of the Mexican restaurants, came back and just kind of sit around the fire pit and chit chatted and talked. And the next Saturday, the next day, a handful of us kind of end up meeting up at a breakfast restaurant there in breakfast, and some people went to some shows, the aquarium. Some people decided to swim. Others of us we went to did some activities throughout the day there around Branson, and then that afternoon we got together and ordered some pizza. Just hung out there, brought a bunch of old photos, looked through that, kind of reminisced about stories, and kind of sit around the fire pit again Saturday night and just talked and visit and enjoyed each other's company. Then Sunday, we just kind of all got up, got ready to go, and if we saw anybody outside, we said goodbye, and then came back. And so it was fun to kind of do nothing, but we really did something the whole time there. We were able to kind of bond, kind of get back with one another that we hadn't seen for a while, and just kind of catch up. And it was just a really cool experience that I think everyone had a really good time doing that. And it's reminded me a lot of whenever, my kids today, or, my youngest daughter, whenever she was in high school, they think, always got to be doing something, always doing something. What are you doing tonight? Well, we're going to go do this, we're going to do that. And they kind of have everything planned out. And it was really fun to really just have nothing planned out and to do nothing. And really, nothing kind of turned into something for us, so that we were all there together. We had a chance to visit, to reminisce, to laugh, to talk about family, to talk about those that were there, those who have passed away, all of our different parents and aunts and uncles. And we just had a really good time of just spending time with one another. And I think that's kind of what we've lost a lot with our families, with our friends, is we always have to do something. We're gonna go meet up for dinner. We're gonna go to a show. We're gonna go to a baseball game. We're gonna go to this. We're gonna go do that. And really, the opportunities to sit and do nothing uh, is really something. And if you can take those opportunities to do nothing, you'll find out that they turn into something. And this time, it turned into something really special. In fact, when we were done on the weekend on that Saturday, it's like, this is a really cool place. This works out well for everyone. They've got everything we need here. Let's just plan on it. So we booked. It's like, okay, we're going to do this the exact same time next year, and and hopefully we'll do it the next year, and until we get old enough that we're the old ones coming there, and our kids and grandkids will maybe carry on that tradition together. So I would encourage you today is if you've got family, friends that you just you haven't had a chance to reconnect or connect with them as you would want to, plan a day of doing nothing, and I think you'll find out it turns into something. Thanks for stopping by. That's my view from the pew.